Hey everyone, it's Susan Morad with Clever News. And ever since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family for life in the United States, it seems that drama unfortunately has continued to follow them. Whether it's rumored feuds with Prince William and Kate Middleton or rubbing elbows with the biggest names in Hollywood, Harry and Meghan have continued to remain a constant fixture in the media over the past few months. And it seems that despite moving continents and leaving behind their royal titles, it appears drama has unfortunately followed them across the pond from the UK to the United States. Let's start with the beginning of this year when Megxit began. On January the 8th of 2020, which honestly feels like an entire lifetime ago, Harry and Meghan casually took to Instagram to drop the bombshell news that they intend to step back as senior royals, become financially independent, and split their time between North America and the UK. And to make matters even more shocking, it was reported that the rest of the royal family didn't receive a heads up about Meghan and Harry's announcement, with BBC News royal correspondent Johnny Diamond tweeting, quote, "BBC understands that no other member of the royal family was consulted before Harry and Meghan issued their personal statement tonight. The palace is understood to be disappointed." And while this was all happening and Meghan was going to and from Canada, news also broke that Meghan was working on a deal to do voiceover work with Disney in exchange for a donation to a wildlife charity called Elephants Without Borders. Those rumors did turn out to be true, with Meghan's film Elephant dropping on Disney Plus on April the 3rd. Meanwhile, rumors of drama continue to swell surrounding Meghan and Harry's relationship with his brother William and his wife Kate. In March, sources said that Kate was reportedly still taking the royal rift badly. Sources told Us Weekly that, quote, "She, Harry and William were once such a happy trio. She thinks what has happened is all very sad. There's too much mud under the bridge at this point for any meaningful communication. They're cordial, but that's about as far as it goes." Then, during the midst of the global pandemic, Meghan and Markle decided to leave their place on secluded Vancouver Island and up and move to Los Angeles. According to Entertainment Tonight, it was always their plan to eventually be based in California, since their work life would be focused in the US. Then in May, part of their initiation in Los Angeles was getting a publishing deal for their new tell-all biography, which is called Finding Freedom: Harry, Meghan, and the Making of a Modern Royal Family. The book doesn't come out until later this summer, but it seems like they are going to be spilling a lot of royal tea with this one. I mean, the title alone was enough to stir up some royal drama, so we can't even imagine what's going to happen when the book drops. Harry and Meghan are teaming up with royal journalists Omid Scobie and Catherine Duran for this new book, which the Mail reported risks inflicting further anguish on the royal family. The book's publisher, Day Street Books, also released a brief description of the biography, claiming that few know the true story of Harry and Meghan, adding that it promises to go beyond the headlines to reveal unknown details of Harry and Meghan's life together, dispelling the many rumors and misconceptions that plague the couple on both sides of the pond. The description goes on to say, quote, "With unique access and written with the participation of those closest to the couple, Finding Freedom is an honest, up-close and disarming portrait of a confident, influential and forward-thinking couple who are unafraid to break with tradition, determined to create a new path away from the spotlight, and dedicated to building a humanitarian legacy that will make a profound difference in the world." So we will definitely be keeping a close eye on this one when it comes out in a couple of months. And speaking of books, while Harry and Meghan may be a part of putting out Finding Freedom, another author is putting out her own tell-all book about them, just before theirs comes out. Lady Colin Campbell, a New York Times best-selling royal author, will be spilling even more tea and likely stirring up more drama in her highly anticipated book, Meghan and Harry: The Real Story. And Campbell recently claimed that it wasn't long after Meghan Markle's royal wedding to Prince Harry for rumors of drama between Meghan and the rest of the royal family to start swirling around. She claims that Meghan's problems with the royal family started just 4 days after Meghan and Harry got married. Campbell told the Daily Star that, quote, "I can't repeat it exactly, it's in the book, but what I can say is something happened at the very first garden party at Buckingham Palace. We were all absolutely gobsmacked and astonished. We all thought this doesn't bode well." And there's one person who has been far from thrilled with all of this royal drama surrounding Harry and Meghan over the past 6 months, and that's Harry's brother, Prince William. Just last week, an Us Weekly source revealed that William is over all the drama surrounding Harry's move and past trying to understand every piece of it. The source said, quote, "William is so tired and done with the drama of it all. Seeing Harry cut ties with virtually every aspect of his English life and identity is so hard to fathom. But at the end of the day, Harry and William are brothers, so they're just going to take a step back and hopefully work on fixing the rockier parts of their relationship at a later date." The source went on to say, quote, It breaks William's heart. Harry and William need space and time to breathe. Then hopefully they'll work it out. William has even reportedly been concerned for Harry and his family living in the United States as the COVID cases continue to rise. The Us Weekly insider said, quote, "Williams advised Harry to return to London or move elsewhere, somewhere safer. He's concerned about his brother's well-being and safety. Like any other siblings, they definitely have their ups and downs. Theirs just happened to be way more public. And so here's to hoping they can work things out soon." So I think you're now officially all caught up on the latest on Harry and Meghan, and we're hoping things settle down for them as they forge their new lives here in the US. And if you want more news on Meghan Markle, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know all your thoughts on this drama right here in the comment section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.